Hello and welcome to the Home Park View. Myself, Alan Kelly. Just off to the game against Crystal Palace tonight, or Crystal Palace as my son calls them. It's a 8:45 kickoff, so getting in, leaving early now. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm on my way. So yeah, Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. So we don't really know what sort of team is going to show up for them. Are they, are they interested in this or not? How serious they take it? Who knows? I mean, it's sort of a win-win for Plymouth, really, because if they beat Crystal Palace, everybody's going, yeah, great, they put a Premier League team out, and if they lose against them, then it doesn't matter. Oh well, it was a Premier League team. So either way, they've just got to just go for it and see what happens. I mean, if Crystal Palace just put out a B team or something, then great, fair play, get Plymouth a bit more of a chance, I'm guessing. Or I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see them go up against a full strength Premier League side. I mean, Crystal Palace are sitting 11th, they're about halfway. They've not had a brilliant start. I think they won the first game against Sheffield United 1-0, and then lost 1-0 to Arsenal, and then it was 1-1 last Saturday, I think, against Brentford. So yeah, it's an indifferent start. I think even if they had their full team out, I think Plymouth would give them a good game anyway. So but yeah, come what may, I think Plymouth it's a win-win. So let's hope they win, and yeah, move on to the next one. It's not really a tie, even though it's a Premier League team. It's just Roy Hodgson, I think. That says it all, really. He was an England manager, I think, from 2012 to 2016. So he's been there and done it, I suppose. But yeah, it's not a glamour thing, is it, really? But anyway, let's get them out of the way. Let's win this and move on to the next glamour team. So yeah, hopefully Plymouth will nick this one. I keep saying 2-1, 2-1, and then it is 2-1, but to the opposing side. So hopefully Plymouth will do them in the normal time, and we don't have to go to penalties and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm going 2-1 Plymouth. We'll see. I'll talk to you at half time and see how we get on. All right, bye. That's half time. It's Plymouth Argyle 1, Crystal Palace 0. It's been a fairly even game, I've got to be honest. Plymouth looking pretty good, actually. They're going for it, I'd say. They're really going for it. They've had a couple of good chances, a couple of good shots. This is same can't be said so much of Crystal Palace, to be honest. They've had a few goes, they've had a goal disallowed, but it really wasn't. It was a scuttler anyway, so it wasn't. They haven't been all that, I tell you. So yeah, Plymouth are well in this. They could easily get another couple. I'll speak to you at the end of the match.
right at the edge of the area, straight into the top right hand corner of the net. Fantastic goal. Argyle 2-0. It was Luke Cumberland who took the shot. Fantastic shot. Brilliant goal.
Okay, I didn't catch most of the second half there because my bloody battery drained and run out. So, but it ended 4-2. There's a. Okay, so finally got some charge in my battery, right? So yeah, Plymouth Argyle, Palace, and it finished 4-2. So yeah, feel a bit hard done by there because for the first hour at least, Plymouth Argyle were pretty strong and look, you know, the better team. They had more chances, and you know they were really giving it to Palace, but they came in at half time, back out at half time for the second half, and bagged the second one. And you know, I thought, here we go, it's just the doors are going to open. But once they bagged the second one, which was a brilliant goal, a long shot, then Hodgson brought on, the three internationals. I think he brought Eze and I can't remember them all, but anyway, he brought on three internationals. I mean, serious players. He's obviously panicking a bit, so he brought them on, and then that seemed to make the world of difference to them. Within minutes they went up. It was 2-1, then 2-2, then 3-2, and it was just ridiculous. I mean, it sort of ripped the heart out of Plymouth Argyle wanting to fight back then. I mean, they still carried on, fair play to them. They still had a couple of chances towards the end there, but then it went up and they made a mistake and give it away, and it went up 4-2. They got a hell of a striker, Matete or something like that, his name was. I can't remember. He was a massive, bulky guy, and he was well over 6 foot, probably 6'6" or something like that. And Christ, when he hit a shot, you knew about it. But yeah, there was no stopping him. I think he must have got a hat-trick tonight. I do apologise because my battery ran out on the phone and I didn't catch any of the Plymouth Palace goals. But there you go. That's just the way it works. Somebody up there didn't want me to get them, and that's it. Battery died, and that was that. So, but anyway, there you go. That's the Carabao Cup, and that's Plymouth out of it. And it may actually be for the best. I'd say they were on hiding to nothing either way. If they'd have won it, everyone would have gone, yeah, you beat Premier League. And if they lost, they'd go, yeah, well, it was the Premier League. So either way, it didn't make no odds. And hopefully they can concentrate on the league now. I mean, they have to. I think they desperately need a win on Saturday against Blackburn Rovers. Otherwise, it's 3 losses in a row plus the Carabao Cup. I think there's a bit of a rot going to set in if they're not careful here. So I think they need to sort of bring the bacon home on Saturday against Blackburn Rovers. I shall be at that game. So anyway, I'll sign off there. It's getting late now. I need to get to bed. So if you've enjoyed that, please like and subscribe. And my name's Alan. This has been the Home Park View. Good night.